slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, oh God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up.
Well, the onset of fall weather, Coach, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley. And we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll run on first down. It's Armstrong, and he'll wind up with...
Yeah, I'm on mad. And I was out there leading in Merc man and shit too. Running through niggas. The AK nice when you get that stock and control on that bit. I like it.
About 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey, here we go. Hey, one set. 54. Mike, 54. All day, baby, all day. Slam. Bang.
2nd and 4. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Check 3. Hey, switch gears. Hey, alert 3. Showing it.
Come on, y'all.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Mike's 5-4. I'm coming after you. I'm coming. Watch the twist.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Oh,
and he fires
man.
It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Shit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I ain't even eat that. It don't matter, man.
Pocket. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go down as a loss of 9
so
on
it
the
don't
first
matter to
down
me,
play.
here. You know that's the tape, man. Yeah, me neither.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher
Yeah, me
from
neither.
here.
Shit, I thought it was going, man. On game.
54 Mike. 54 Mike.
Now it's Wilson.
Oh, that where you came from?
Got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
That where you coming from?
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that
Yeah,
fast,
let me know,
any
like I
hesitation as a
said,
quarterback
shit.
that the deflection, if
You
you
know,
miss,
I'm
might be
carnivore
bigger
anyway,
and lead to
you
an
know what I'm
interception?
saying?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Facts.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
Duke said he was going to slide, or Ron said he was going to slide.
Right, and that's complete.
But I don't know if Duke can slide, but Ron said he slide.
All the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Yeah, Duke just say he slide. He just say he slide.
His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point.
Yeah, so them boys they slide. I know Duke can slide for sure. He on the airplane with me right now.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, so what time they start? Like what, 3:30? You said you can do. Oh, okay.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, I could have grabbed that shit, man. Oh, to go do your ticket. Okay,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep
I'm watching both games. We watching both games.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
All right, well, shit, we'll
The
get out
last
in a
run
little
good
bit.
for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
All day, just like that. Just like that. Begin. No.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Got it. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Let's go, D. Mike 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Night, sweetheart. Delta.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Check 3, check 3. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Shoot. Wide. Go.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Check safety. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check 3. Check 3. What? Check 25.
On 2nd down now. It's Armstrong. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan.
A lot of football left to be played.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Slam, slam. Check 31, check 31. Out, 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 out.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Pick it up, see? Check 46.
They'll drop the throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to be staring at 3rd and long here.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Kill, kill, kill.
Alert, 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 alert.
Watch the run, watch the run.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big run there by Jones. 44 yards on the ground.
First down, Seattle.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now they'll run on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
54 Mike. You better bring. You better bring. I'm letting you know. You better bring. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Now on 2nd and 13, Wilson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Someone happened.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. To throw is Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
What's that? Man, I can't even fucking move. Or maybe he can't either. Yeah, he definitely can't. Ain't no holding it, bro.
Hey, on there, get nowhere, get nowhere.
You declined it too good, bro. So,
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. This from 54 yards away. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So the penalty really winds up hurting him there.
Yeah, it winds up pushing him back. Sure enough, the field goal comes up short.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line.
Check 9, check 9. Shift. Deuce. 49, check 49, check 49. Switch. Watch the safety. Go. Check.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, Youngin.
Yeah. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Now Jones. And he'll take him down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. And he's got this down to the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. But you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
On first down, Armstrong. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's get off the field,
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
I ain't going to
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. You just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Man, they're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Hayward.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh, what
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, And that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline good with a PAT, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Next to score, Seahawks 41, 49ers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
My young nigga gave up 2 deep. Straight just fly touchdown, bro. Getting burnt. I don't know how in the fuck.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Wilson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I tried to beat it, sit back a little bit and all, man. Throw the screen.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now back to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
2 weeks straight, man. Like, come out here, they toasted. You laughing, dude. Come on, Metcalf running straight.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See it.
Get it, boy, man.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
The pick, Quan.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that.
Oh, man.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, come on, El. Come on, El. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Show it on them. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Run. Oh, here we go.
Jones.
Check it back. Check it back.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Time to go. Night, night. Check. Check out.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
When the game started,
and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You know, they never played these boys for a few seasons. So.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10.
Look left, look left.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught by Bryant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Check.
Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go, defense.
They're going to run this with a tight across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. On those sneaks, Charles, so many arms, bodies in there. Tough to protect it. You see it there.
That was young boy.
Behind closed doors, Coaches just call that careless. You know you're going into a mass of bodies, and they're going to be reaching for the football, and you're taught just to get low, protect the ball, and just drive forward and get what little yardage you need. In this case, let the ball get away from his body. It got knocked free.
On first down, it's Jones, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Just like this. Big boy.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Big boy. Yes, Lord.
Check 26, check 26. Check. Liam. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Kill.
And and let's go.
Again, it's Jones. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Buddy up. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Strip that ball. Strip that ball. Jim. Pick the edge. Next shot.
They'll look to throw. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Check 50. Check 3. You got tight right there. Shift. Watch the shift.
They'll run on first down. Armstrong. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Check. Watch 54. Here we go. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike. Hey, we heavy on the edge.
They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Now on on 2nd and 16. Wilson, he'll find Metcalf. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now Wilson.
Oh, Lord.
Incomplete.
Man, that was time to
They took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. 81, Mike, 54's Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
He'll look to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Under 10, under 10, 10.
Back to throw here. Open man is Samuel, complete. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Keep playing. 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
Shoot, shoot. Slam, slam. Check 31, check 31. Out, 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 out. Drop, switch. Check 24, check 24. Tighten up. Tighten up.
Here's Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Come on, come on. Check 9, check 9. Shift, shift. Deuce, 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 deuce. 49, check. Check 49. Switch, switch. Watch the safety crease.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On third down, it's Armstrong, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Check 37. Check 37. Check. 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 Check 6 guys.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Here we go. 10, touchdown. 54. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. Will. You don't want.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Here we go. Tight on, tight on, tight on. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship.
Into the hands of Pettis. It's a jet sweep. And the result
block
here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Looking to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh man, ready for that. Yeah. Oh man, no shit. Talking to the team. Nigga, like.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
All that, fellas, I need y'all right there right now. Need y'all bite there right now. Let's do it now. Let's fucking do it. Need y'all bite there. Nigga say he's small. He's gonna open us up. So we're gonna jump in this.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll run it with Jones. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Nah, that kick a field goal on me. You're trying to waste time. Field goal on me. You gotta take that ball, Biggie.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
We need that boy fat.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Throwing now is Wilson. Jones has it. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And to give this time to the tailback. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Check, watch 54, watch it go.
Sorry.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
I needed to be on the most.
And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Man, I'm talking about win right now. I don't stick to my nigga. Went back down. Slam stick to my nigga.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
Come on, man.
2nd and 5. It's caught, Smith, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
All these niggas up all game on these y'all front right now.
To go in the football game.
All game y'all been rounding these niggas up.
This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Back. Check three.
They'll look to throw here. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Let's fucking go! Damn, man, got near a timeout, dog. Go!
On the set. Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Yes, Lord. I knew that was coming. I want to take this shot so bad, Boogie. And I think I'm going to take it, too.
Hey, switch gears.
You know what?
Switch
Fuck
gears.
it.
On first down, Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground. That'll make it
knew I had
2nd and
enough
4.
time. Watch your mouth, no dissing me. Now he finna hit it with a little bit of this.
So it'll all come down
My
to the booming
fucking-
right leg of Greg Zuerlein.
Yes, Lord.
And a timeout
Yes,
comes
Lord.
in. The whistles blow with
Yes,
3
Lord.
seconds remaining.
Yes, Lord. They better not try me. They better not have to try me.
So it'll all
Oh,
come
they
down to the
tried
booming
me
right
still.
leg of Greg Zuerlein.
Oh, we missed. In there,
He's
bitch.
good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And
Good
Union Street
fucking
will be
day,
hopping
my
tonight. The
dude.
49ers have won it.
Yeah, no.
Well, a little drama there at the
Come
end, but
back
really
and
the
handle
thing
that,
was
you know
already
what I'm saying?
decided.
Like a
The
ball
late points get
forward,
scored, and then it
You
ends on the
feel
kickoff.
some
I'm
slight.
right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do.
Something
Just make sure you don't cough up the
fucking
football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Niners, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
My dog threw 100 kicks, dude, but he did a little something on them touchdowns and trying to redeem this stuff.